Hey, Royaires, we back, y'all. We back.
We are
Mhm.
back. Listen, this is a rare one day in a row with two episodes, honey. We doing it, okay?
We doing it. So we finished recapping the Braxtons because it's over. They did 8 episodes and they're done. We
Hmm.
finished that earlier today. So we decided ahead of time when we first saw the preview for the Tia Mowry show, My Next Act, we was like, oh, we gonna recap that. We like Tia, she cute. She went through a life event. She got a divorce. We was like, let's see what she talking about. And we had 2 episodes of seeing what she talked about. And
I am not with you today.
what we saw, and listen, I like Tia back from Sister Sister. I
Hmm.
like Tia from the game. And whatever else Tia ever played in, I don't know, because I don't know. Sometimes I don't know her from her sister.
Listen, so I was over here doing my research. Now I was doing that, and
Talk to us. Go ahead. I'm
she's got
listening.
a repertoire now. She got a repertoire, and I had to go back, and I was like, oh my God, this
Give
is this
the people her resume, Roya. Give the people her
okay.
resume.
Can you see it?
Okay, but let me see. Let me see. Yes, I can. Oh, shoot. Okay, come on, talk
Listen,
to people.
we got Tia and Tamara, their first reality show.
Okay.
Sister Sister, Twitches the movie, Family
Okay.
Reunion, which streams on Netflix. The
Okay.
Game, which was like a huge show for her.
Yes.
17 again, Twitches 2. Remember, she had Instant Moms on Nick at Night, Tia's
Yes.
Quick Fix. I mean, she's got a resume. She was
Okay,
one of
she
the
got
Bratz
money.
character girls. She's got Christmas movies. She's done it all. She's done it all.
Okay, so she got money in the bank.
She got coins.
She
Okay.
got coins. She got coins. So you know what? On that note, give it up for Tia. Come on now, give it up for Tia.
Yeah.
She been in
Shout
these
out to
streets
Tia Mowry. Okay.
working. Yeah, she been in these streets working since she was a teenager, right? She started young,
She said 14.
14. So she's been
14 years
working.
old.
So that is why, this is why I said, you know what? And I understand, listen, breakups are hard. Forget about, let alone if you get married, Red. Breakups are hard, period. But to be
Mm,
in a marriage and you have 2 kids with a person, that's
mm,
hard. So on that note, I was like, you know what, we're gonna give Tia a chance.
yes.
We're gonna give Tia a chance. But
Yeah. It was, okay. Let's be honest with ourselves,
okay,
okay?
okay,
First of
cool.
all, thank you for joining us, everybody. We're live on both of our pages, so hit the like button and subscribe on both pages. If you missed our recap from the Braxtons, after this one, go back and catch our recap from the Braxtons. Hit the like button on that one as well. So, Diva, for a little while now, we all, not just me and you, but really all of us who watch reality TV, we've been asking and begging for real reality TV.
That's
And
facts.
what I will say is that this is giving us reality, but not the messy type of reality that we're used to. You know what I'm saying? I think that Tia has a brand, and I
Mhm.
think that she is trying to stay on brand with herself, but still let us in her world just a little bit. So that's what it's giving to me. It's giving, I'm still an actress, I'm still that girl, but I do want to let y'all a tad bit into my reality and let you guys know what's going on, but I don't want to be messy either with it. So, I'm giving her a chance. These first 2 episodes, they were, you know, it was, it was a drag. Sorry, just being honest, it was a drag. But it was interesting to see her by herself this time. I think
Yeah.
it was nice to see her as a solo sister. We are
Mhm.
used to her seeing acting as a solo, but being herself as a solo is not as normal. Normally, when we see them on red carpets, it's Tia and Tamara or Tia and her husband. So this is the first time that she's kind of on her solo thing and doing her own thing. So I'm really interested to see what is going to be brought from this show. I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, so okay, so we'll get into it and I'll back up a little bit. So
Mhm.
just to give everybody an idea of what you will see when you go to watch the show, if you haven't watched it yet, and there's already 2 episodes that are already out, and we're going to recap those 2 today. We're going to kind of smush them together.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nothing if we don't smush them together. We'll be going in 2.2 seconds. We're gonna smush them together. Like I don't know why I do this stuff with you right here. We gotta smush it together, okay, to give y'all some substance, to give y'all some. So we'll start out by saying that she did in the opening pretty much kind of tell about how she's trying to navigate her new life is being divorced. And she's keeping it real with us and saying it's lonely, it's sad. She told us how she didn't start dating until she was 18 as per her parents' rules. And she said at 20, she met Corey. At 25, she lost her virginity. And she said soon after that, they got married. So her only dating reference in life is Corey. In addition to that, she let us know up front that her son Creed, I want to say his name is, he did not want to be on the show. She's cool with that, of course, right? And so we will not be seeing him on the show. But we see her daughter, little mama. Her little daughter is gorgeous. I feel like the daughter looks 100% like Corey, like he got some strong genes. The tricky part about any of us ever talking about our relationships, Royaires, is that it is our view, it is our side. And I just personally say, if when you have a child with somebody, I kind of lean back from telling my experience with that person because it's my child's father. You understand? So I think you run a tricky role when you have these shows like this and you're talking about your relationship, but you got to be mindful that is your children's father. I think she's doing a pretty good balance, right?
I think it's been a great balance. Especially like you said, this is a very sensitive because from the outside looking in and from what has been displayed thus far, they have the children have a very good relationship with their father.
Yes.
Cree is 13 years old. Cairo, her daughter, is 5 years old. So those ages are very intricate ages, if that's the right word I'm using.
I like it.
Very 13 is right. That's right into that preteen age era where you kind of like your parents, but you kind of don't like your parents. You're trying to figure out yourself. And then 5, you're really starting to create memories with your parents and remember things and relationships and how things are. So I didn't even think about it from that standpoint. That was a really good, comment that you made. Maybe that explains why she did not open up about exactly what happened with their marriage.
You hit the nail on the head.
Maybe that's why you hit the nail on the head. So maybe that is exactly why she didn't give too much, because she is trying to protect the sanctity of how they see their father and what they think about their father. So that was a really good key that you opened up. That was really good.
Yeah. So and so she said it's been about 1.5 years since the divorce, right? Almost 2. And she was in a 22-year relationship. Wow. That is a long time. So the show kind of focuses around her and some key friendships in her life. We have her assistant, whose name is Sierra. I'm trying to connect with this assistant, Royaires. You could talk to me about that in a minute. I don't know how I'm feeling about her yet. I'm not.
Over there.
So we got the assistant Sierra. We got a close friend, Elena, and we got another friend, Natasha, and then Essence from what show is she from?
Essence Atkins was on Smart Guy. She was on Half and Half. She's played a lot of guest roles in a lot of different shows.
Yes, they're friends.
Yes, they are really good friends. I would say most importantly, I can recognize her from Smart Guy. If you remember, Smart Guy is played by Taj Mowry, Tia, and Tamara's younger brother.
Oh, that's right.
That's probably the connection that they have with them together, because of their brother.
Yep.
So yes.
Then wait, let me say, and then she said, she's struggling right now with loneliness because she was born a twin. She always had a partner, so to speak. She was born a twin, and then pretty much when she was able to date, she met Corey. Next thing you know, her and Corey was married and having kids or whatever. So she's always been coupled.
Yes.
And her struggle, she talks about the struggle of loneliness and being alone and how she wants another partner. So go ahead.
Yeah, so just like you said, just some foundational stuff. Tia, she's been in this industry since the age of 14 doing sister. You know, she started dating at 18. One thing that really stood out to me was she said that Corey was her first and only of everything. And when you spend 22 years with someone and they are the only thing you know, I can't even imagine having to come out of that, you know, and figure out who you are and what you do. And then on top of that, if you really think about it, you know, she also talked about being a twin, you know, so really she's never been by herself. She's always had someone to lean on. I thought it was very interesting when she was dropping off her daughter, how she talked about that her and Tamara are not really close. And so I really had to call that to question. Now, she did an interview saying that they were not close in distance. That was she meant. But that don't mean you can't pick up the phone just because somebody far away and talk to them. But, you know, I'll leave that right there.
No. Hold on right there.
Okay.
I think she spoke the truth.
Yeah.
When she realized how it came out and how everybody was like, oh my God. Tried to clean it up, say, no, we got different lives, this, that. Yo, no. You said what you said and you meant what you said. Because if I'm not mistaken, she wasn't in her sister's wedding, right? And her sister, I don't think, was in her wedding.
They were at each other's weddings, but they were not each other's bride. Is it what's the maid of honor? The maid of honor. They had that big issue on their show. Tamara wanted her best friend to be her maid in honor because Tia really wasn't doing the job because she was pregnant and all of that. So that was a real big riff with them. But yeah, I thought that was weird.
Shadiness.
Yeah, it was shade. And Tamara also did an interview saying that she had no idea that Tia was filming the show. She found out when we found out. So
so she said what she said. She meant what she said, but then she tried to clean up what she said.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what think we stupid for you. Why do they think we stupid?
Well, you know, sometimes, like you said, the camera can only give what you give it, and then when you give it and you realize you gave it, and then you like, ooh, you know.
I did. You
I
did
didn't mean it like
purple. That. No, this is purple. Did I do that?
Yeah. Look, who said that?
Who said that?
You said that?
Yeah. But, and we caught it, girlfriend, because we
caught it all the way because it didn't just slip out. It slipped out. I mean, it came out, and then you had explanations behind it. But whatever.
But we caught
I thought, you know, one thing that also stood out to me: children are so smart. Do you hear me? They're so smart. I thought it was very beautiful and interesting that Cairo had that worry doll. You know, did you see that? The little doll. Okay.
I thought that was so staged. That's why Cree was like, he wasn't up for the foolery.
Cree, okay, yeah.
Up for the foolery.
Cree said, you're not going to talk about me or my daddy. How about that?
Well, and then there's that part right there.
So, you know, she dropped her daughter off to go see her dad, you know, and then she opened up about their first appearance out on the red carpet, you know, all of that, you know, and
we got to get that clip because it was very awkward. It was very awkward, and she was like, "Why is the media running with this?" They're running with it because what happens is I think what celebrities want, they want to be celebrity, but they want a private life, and the two of those don't come in the same sentence.
It does not. It don't
Which
work
one
like that.
choose, right? Listen, the Bible says too much is given, much is required. If you want to be out there raking in celebrity dollars and wanting us to connect when you selling something, then you open it. Then we got to be in your business 24/7.
24.
Yeah. So
24.
you get a divorce. You want to put in our face when you want to put on the Instagram that you got a loving family. There go you, your husband, and your kids, and then don't want to tell us when you, your husband, and your kids break up. No, you can't do that.
You asked us for this. You came here and asked us for this. Okay. I mean, I was just like, ma'am, you
asked us to be in the business, but you did.
You did. You invited us. When you invited the cameras in, you walked right in and was like, hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Here we go. Like, girl.
You invited us in. Roy, you got to find that clip. We got to show that clip because we got to talk about that.
Yes, I'm looking for it right now. Give me,
okay. You take your time. I'm going to talk while you find that clip because Tia is dealing with the pain of all of the articles and information that came out surrounding her divorce from Corey. So they had this awkward moment where those two were caught on the red carpet and they didn't, and Tia said she didn't know what to do. She said, because usually Corey doesn't go to these things. But you know why he didn't go to those things for a year? Because when they was together as a couple, he was staying home watching the kids, okay, and he couldn't go nowhere. But now that y'all not a couple and he got to hit the payment and work, then he got to show up to the red carpet too. So she said when she saw him there, she was shocked. She didn't know
what share right there.
Okay. Go ahead now. Do show us what you want to show us.
Stupid. It's exhausting. The red carpet video, yeah, about that. This was the first time that Corey and I had ever seen each other on the red carpet since the divorce. This is an event where women are being celebrated and honored, and he had never gone to any one of these events. I go to them almost every year. It was...
Well, yeah. So she talked about in the show that moment. She talked about how that was the first time they seen each other in a minute. Mm-hmm. And she talked about how normally he doesn't go to those things. So when she saw him, she was shocked. She didn't know what to do. So she said, you know what? She said to herself, I better go over there and hug him and let him know it's okay. Oh, you know what? I'm glad we're bringing this up because this is the part where she did too much. She was like, because, as women, we always have to make sure the man is okay. And society does that to us, and it's not right. I'm like, we got to have the babies. We got to make sure the men are okay. I said, I'm not mad at her doing a reality show, get your check. But I feel like she should have went to at least 40 sessions of therapy before she did the show. Because that's another thing, y'all. Get ready if you're going to watch, and we hope that y'all watch with us. But she crying 24/7. I want to say Candace over there with the cry angle. Because why we gotta make them cry angles again? I really want to send Candace over there with the cry angle. Every time we turn around, this girl crying. I'm just like, I can't do this for her. Okay.
We gotta fold our cry angle up like, oh my God.
We gotta fold it like this. Okay. Go ahead. How do I do it?
There we go.
Okay. I'm gonna listen. Yeah. Shout, the cry angle. Because and she just crying every second she crying. She's like, oh my God, I'm about to cry. Oh my God, this is gonna make me cry. Girl, I'm gonna need you to go to counseling because I can't be doing this with you every 5 seconds in the show. And I know we doing reality Royaires, but come on. Okay.
It was a lot. It was just too much. And I think it was a lot for her as well. She talked about in that scene as well, literally like, she got the divorce papers, she signed them, she went right back to work. She, right after the divorce dropped, it was right in the media. Everybody was trying to figure out what was happening. Was it his fault? Was it her fault? Everybody just had an opinion. And like you said, the therapy needed to happen, and it's apparent that it didn't happen. We need Spirit to come in the room. Instead of the other girl that came to burn the dress and whatever, we need a Spirit to come through. Come on, Spirit. We need to borrow you from the Braxtons, girl. Come on down to LA.
We definitely need to do that. Let me see. She keeps talking about how it's okay. So she does these little, I guess, confessionals in this show where she'll film herself talking about how she's feeling in the moment of the day. And she said, it is okay to not be okay. We know that already, but thanks, Tia. Thanks for the memo.
Co-parenting said, this is how celebrities do therapy. They air it out on TV.
That part. She invited friends over for wine, and that's when we met Elena, one of her friends, Essence, and then and Sierra, the assistant. Mm-hmm. Sierra, the assistant, she's single too.
She's too personal for an assistant. You doing too much.
Right.
She gave her a friend title and kept it pushing. She's too in the mix, too involved, Too involved. We're supposed to be friends with the help.
Yeah. So in this session, the wine, when they came over for wine, Sierra gets this board talking about let's build a man.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's going on in the background now.
Okay, let's build a man. And Tia, see, this is going to be Tia's problem. This is a lot of people's problem, Royaires. She want a bad boy. Listen, this is Tia said, y'all. She want a bad boy with tattoos. She want a thug. She want a round-the-way man. Child.
Look, we can go on and throw her in the cell with Diddy then, if that's the case.
She better check out where Diddy is right now. Bad boy for life. There's a. Is that you, Roy? There's some noise
coming. It's the garage. Sorry.
Oh, okay, no problem. So yeah, she want a bad boy with tattoos. She want him to work out, but not too much. I mean, see, that's the problem sometimes with people, and the reason why they stay single. Because I'm not saying you shouldn't have no list, Roy. Don't get me wrong. His hair can't be too long. It was a mess. Like, he can't work out too much, but he needs to work out. You don't want him short. It was all of these criteria, tattoos, but the main thing is when she said she wanted a bad boy, I said, okay, see, then we're gonna have what is this called? Tia, my next act. It's gonna be my next act part 2, divorced again.
Not divorced again. I don't
want a bad boy. What?
First of all, this group of friends are horrible because it ain't no way. Like, I would say horrible. They are horrible. First of all, why are we so? Tia is in her mid-30s, okay? At this point, once you reach your 30s, people have kind of settled into who they are. Ain't no changing who people are. So at this point, you trying to build this perfect man who you think is out here. That's not about to happen. If we were going to do anything, we needed to be working on ourselves. How are we doing? What are we doing to make sure that for our next relationship that we are in the proper space?
Oh, shoot. I don't know. Wait, hold on, y'all. We got to wait for Royaires to come back. Listen, but either way, let me just connect with. Oh, here he is. Hey, I don't know
what happened. I don't know.
I'm like, wait, what we in mixing some good stuff? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, but that's what we needed to be working on: our mental, emotional, and physical and spiritual. Not working on who's next and how we gonna make them be. It was just it just was not what was needed for a girlfriend night. Who's trying to get over her divorce and move on, like. And I don't think the best idea is jumping into a relationship. As Tia has already said to us, for 18 years you were a twin by yourself with someone, and then you spent 22 years with another person. You need to be by yourself and learn how to operate and live and be and move by yourself in a healthy way. I don't think she has that. And I think she's so, I hate to say this, she's so desperate to be with someone. It's coming off as desperation. Like, I need to be with someone to be happy. And you really need to work on you instead of trying to work on being with someone so badly.
I agree with you, Royaires. It was like, she was like, I just want to be loved. Well, love yourself. Love yourself, because, and I'm telling you, if the focus is you looking for a bad boy, girl, honey, they come
about yourself.
Child.
Well, and then that's just like she said as well. Another thing, she said in her marriage, she felt like she was acting in her marriage. She could not be herself. And that's another thing. You need to learn how to be yourself. You obviously don't know how to be yourself or be happy by yourself, because when she was by herself in this scene, she was crying and talking about she lonely. It was given, I want to hurt myself almost. And I'm like, girl, like, you need some help. You need help. When you can't be by yourself and love yourself, that's a big problem. That's a major problem.
It's a major problem. So now we got Elena and Sierra feeling bad for Tia, and they're going to throw her a healing party, okay? So they get together with some of the other friends, and they throw a healing party. And this is, I believe, when the medium comes, right? And the medium comes, first of all, Sierra is the catalyst, because Sierra is Tia's assistant. And so far, Sierra has been the catalyst to a bunch of bad ideas to help Tia get over her loneliness and whatever else is going on, okay? So she talks about, they have this healing party. First of all, let me back up. Her house is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Amazing. Beautiful. From the kitchen to the floors to the decor. It just
from the beginning of the property line to the end of the property line. It's
gorgeous.
Everything. Oh my
gorgeous.
God.
And just a side note, FYI, when the divorce happened, she got to keep the house. Go Tia. But I'm just saying.
Listen, she put that man out. She said, you didn't buy nothing in here. You ain't worked no real jobs. You know why she didn't work no real jobs? Because if you remember, when the game was on, the game was filmed in Atlanta. They lived in LA. So she was living out of town the majority of the time, which is why he was not able to work according to the last show that they had.
We're gonna cut him some slack, Royaires. We could be fair. And the fairness is, because he was watching the kids and raising the kids, she was able to do all of that working. And I think a lot of times men get it unfairly when they end up being the caregiver, aka Tawanda's ex-husband. Oh, they said Andre. Tia's 47. Well, honey, Tia looks good. Thank you, God favors me. Tia looks good.
She's 46. Actually, she's 46, but oh my God.
But either way, though, she looks really good.
I am shocked. Well, then she closer to 50 than what I thought. So she definitely set in her ways, and whoever she go find is too. So she need to really work on herself.
Yeah. And I don't like the way she is talking trash about his career either, because when you become a couple, no matter who in that couple decides to fall back so the other one can rise in their career, you can't be disrespectful to the one who was holding the household down while you was rising to the top. And thanks for that reminder, Royaires, that the game filled in Atlanta, and Corey was back home getting the kids bath, getting them off to school, and all of that. And what's that Tyler Perry movie that he just played in? It was crazy. It was
in the Black.
Yeah, Divorce in the Black. Let's be clear. No matter what we think about this whole storyline, Divorce in Black, he played that role.
Okay.
He played that role. You didn't see it?
I did not.
Okay, you gotta go. He played that role.
I couldn't give Tyler Perry and Megan Good 2 hours of my time at the studio.
He played that role. So that means he's a good actor. But let's go on to this. Elena and Sierra, they decided to throw a healing party for Tia.
Mm-hmm.
And so pretty much at this healing party, and this is Sierra's part of Sierra's big. Oh, go ahead. What happened?
I'm sorry. Okay. Would you date a man with grills?
No, sir. No, sir. No. No. No.
So I brought that up because
and I know that she's 47. If you got diamonds on the teeth, but see, you know why she dated him, Royaires? You know why
she was a bad boy.
Bad boy. Then you gonna get mad that he taking his grill out and putting it on the table so he can.
You what a bad. That's what bad boys do, Tia. Did you not know? Did you forget? Like, okay.
She wanted a bad boy, and she talked about how she's been on dating apps, you know, and she dated one guy. He had a whole grill in his mouth, and when it was time for them to eat, wherever they went out to eat at, he takes it out of his mouth and put it on the table. Yuck, yuck, and yuck.
Disgusting.
No. How about this, Royaires? When I see you and you got the grill in your mouth, whether I met you online, however I met you, I'm gonna excuse myself to the bathroom and I'm never coming back.
Crawling out the bathroom window.
Got a whole broken leg. And people like, how you break your leg, child?
Girl, look, I fell out the bathroom window.
I'm out.
Oh my God.
I'm out. And listen, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the person a favor. I'm going to go to the people and say, here go about $40. Here, just let them get whatever they want. I'm out. Don't go back over there till I'm out. So you see me fall out that window. Well, yeah, crawl into my car. Get out of here.
You hear me? Dragging myself because girl, why are you 47 and 46 and want to be dating a man with what?
A whole thug. And then she talking about wanting to have another baby. She don't know about that thug life. Come on. That girl grew up in the suburbs.
On a TV set, look, sister.
She don't know nothing about no thug life.
Oh my God.
Is she crazy? Get out of here. So, now they have this healing party for her in the medium that was on the Braxton shows. If y'all watch the Braxton, the new one that just came out and just wrapped up. Here she is. I said, so once I saw her on Tia's show, I said, okay, she playing. She about the streets. She's just going from show to show, getting it in. And she going to tell Tia, your grandmother's here. And everybody's surrounding you. And your grandmother said that you knew a couple years into the marriage, you did the wrong thing. Why don't do that? I got 2 kids with this man. Don't do that on this TV. And Tia sitting there like, oh my God. Like, yeah. Tia, if you sat in your marriage for decades, knowing you did the wrong thing, then shame on you. Shame on you. Okay. So then she told her, you're going to meet an amazing man and have another child. Now, listen, y'all know I don't age shame over here because I'm 54, but she going to have, was she meeting a person, Royaires?
Look, she gonna do like Phaedra said. She going down to sperm banks pedaling through so she can have a baby. I was this median just Taz. Her name was Taz, I believe. Taz just really threw me. She just threw me talking about the grandmother, and the grandmother told you realized right before when you got married that you made a mistake, and it's a family affair, and I was just like, what? Everybody's here, and Uncle such and such passed, and he wanted you to know that even though y'all didn't get to talk, he's still like, girl.
She did too much.
Did too much.
Then she said, today is a rebirth, and now you realize that you're not going to settle for nothing that ain't, that's not worth your time or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Now, I will say that I like that, she said her grandmother passing is what made her go to therapy. That's what, made her kind of check in and get that reality check, which is, where she kind of started figuring out that she don't need to be married to Corey no more. Now, if it took you for therapy to see that you needed to be married to I think we should have realized this way before therapy came into play. I mean, 22 years of you acting like you want to be in a marriage that you don't want to be in. Okay. Yeah,
I had to sit down with a therapist, so I realized I ain't want my husband no more. Nah, that you want to counsel for a year. No, you're right. I do want a divorce, huh?
Look, that's why Dr. Dre's therapist is up in Dr. Corey, you need to go sue Tia's therapist. She got you divorced.
Sue that therapist. Because you divorced now because of that therapist.
Oh my God.
And my therapist. And then so they had when Taz came, right? This is where they had the burning ceremony. And Sierra, this is the assistant.
This was Sierra just went way too far. You
went all the way back. You know what it is, Royaires. She don't watch too many ratchet reality shows. So she was like, Taz was like, we're gonna write something on the card and we're gonna decide what we want out of our life, and then we're gonna throw it in the fire. So Sierra says, hold on, wait a minute. Now, first of all, let's talk about stage, because how you just her wedding dress was just in the closet. She got married. She was married 14 years ago, whatever, right? Come on. So the wedding dress was just sitting in the closet. But anywho, Sierra went up there, got the wedding dress. She comes down. She like,
oh my God.
She like, I got something here. T.'s like, oh my God, that's my wedding dress. What was the designer name? She said it was original by somebody. What's his name? Jonathan?
Jonathan something. Hold on. Wait a minute.
This was Jonathan original.
Oh my God.
He made that dress just for me. And after he made mine, he made several others. And she's like, I'm not ready. She wasn't ready to burn it. First of all, Sierra, why would you think, stop watching reality TV. Stop. Why would you think that she would burn that dress? She got 2 kids by this man, and the girl is not ratchet.
Her wedding dress. This ain't just like some regular old raggedy dress. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. See, because this is why I can't with the people. You went play that real quick. Okay.
Wait, turn it up.
Energy you no longer want. However, I think Tia needs a little something extra to let go of. Something like her wedding dress.
It was just sitting in the closet. Not even in a bag where you preserve it.
See, that's this whole thing.
Wait a minute, girl. This is my wedding dress. My actual wedding dress.
What are your thoughts on releasing this bad boy?
Where?
Maybe into the fire.
Sierra Rodriguez, no. Sierra's cray.
Now her whole government.
I'm not ready to let go of my wedding dress. I just think I could totally repurpose it.
My wedding dress? You fired. You're fired.
You're fired. But you know what though? You're all fired for that stage scene because people, Royaires, you probably don't know this, they usually preserve, they take their wedding dress to cleaners and preserve it in the bag.
People frame their wedding dress, Diva, like.
Yeah, it was just hanging in the closet. And it was all well preserved, just hanging in the closet. Girl, you want to get rid of this? No, girl, get out of here.
Let me get rid of you.
I need a new assistant. I was just so stupid. Then Tika got up and I don't know what she threw to get burned. It was just ridiculous.
Yes, 14 years of marriage. She said it was not a death to her. She says that this is a healing process for her and that she is ready to release and let go and build something new. She said that she is releasing fear and leaving, what was it? She was releasing fear and leaving stuck behind. She doesn't want to feel stuck anymore. She wants to get out of where she is and press forward, and she wants to leave fear. So that's what she burnt up. So,
and she want to find a thug. Child, she don't know nothing about that thug life. She know what she. Let me tell you sometimes, and I'm not saying she needed to stay with Corey if she wasn't happy, but she gonna find out. First of all, ain't nobody gonna stay home and watch them kids like Corey did. She gonna find out. She thought Corey was a problem. Get a thug in her life. She gonna find
be broke and broke and lonely.
And listen. This divorce, she got away with kicking him out of the house. You get a thug, half that house is going to be his, honey. She better calm herself down. Be careful what you ask for.
She got him kicked out the house.
He ain't getting no money.
Have to pay him spousal support. Yep. And she don't have to pay no child support.
Child, she got all clean.
She looked up all the way, okay?
All the way around. She better ask Dr. Dre and all of them that are paying out money. What's it? Kevin Costner? He was pissy hot mad. He had to get that chick all that money.
She can go down the street and ask Mary J. Blige.
Oh, God. Not ask Mary J. Blige.
She had to pay her husband, her ex-husband. She had to pay him big time.
That's like he a thug. You should better ask about some thugs.
You better ask Wendy. Go knock on her.
Oh God. That's why ask Wendy Williams. She asking for a thug. She know not what she asked for.
Not what she asked for.
Not what she asked, honey. That thug life, honey, you will be broke. Listen, Wendy Williams is
crazy.
Still asking her for money. She's sick, and the thug is still asking her for money. We do need to be separated. You ain't never lie. We are no good together.
No good.
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, child. She better ask Megan Good.
Oh my God.
Better tell her to me. Megan is paying $20,000 per month for door service. Megan Good is paying Jonathan Major's child support. Megan Good, she paying. Now she better pull that back from the atmosphere. here. You don't want no thug. You're all right. Megan Good is paying Jonathan Major child support. Wendy Williams is sick and her husband still begging for some money.
And Mary want to stop paying her husband altogether. Listen, Mary is sick of the industry. You hear me? Every time I see her, she just over it.
Oh my God, I cannot. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to episode 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So the best friends.
Love is healing. Love is healing.
Love is healing. Okay.
Hit that like button and subscribe, people. Share. We are live on both of our channels. This is actually a great recap, Diva. So I think we may carry this season all the way. Because the show definitely not gonna carry it, but we can.
We can, child. So the friends talk about the healing party. And then Tia decides that she's going to do something with her wedding bands. But don't fret not. She cried again at the beginning of this episode. Child. She healing through them tears. That's what she's healing through the tears. So she decides to take her wedding bands and she's going to make it jewelry for the kids. I thought it was a great idea. So she's going to make a necklace for the daughter, I think, right? Or for the son.
And the dog chain.
Yeah, a dog chain. And the daughter is a bracelet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to the jeweler and she says, I'm divorced. He's like, why are you here? She said, I'm divorced. And, I'm going to do something with the bands. I'm going to make something for my kids. And I need something quick because...
Congratulations.
You gotta go say that. And the jeweler gonna tell her when she said she was divorced to the jeweler gonna tell her congratulations. She says, "Oh my God, you She said, "Right, it's a happy time, right, girl? Let's not rewrite history. Divorce is not a happy time. It's not. It's actually pretty sad." And I don't know nobody else that when somebody said they divorced, you go congratulations. Matter of fact, you kind of frozen, Roy, and you don't know what to say.
I would probably fall out in tears for sure.
So my congratulations. So she said, "Yeah, divorce is a new chapter." She said it's been 2 years. What was December 26, 2006? Is that when they got married?
That was when they got married. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was a nice year, right? 12/26/06.
06, right? That was cute.
Yeah, She said Corey got down on one knee in front of her whole family and asked her to marry him. And now she just figures she'll do this necklace for her son, bracelet for her daughter, so that her children can always, it won't go to waste, right? Yes. Her children can always have this memory, or whatever the case may be. What else did you want to say, Roya?
Shout out to Artism LA Jewelry Store. I was looking on their website. They actually do create or recreate a lot of jewelry pieces. So I was looking at their website. It's really, really nice. So shout out to them. Like you said, I thought it was beautiful for her to turn her ring into something beautiful for the children. I love that she is trying to keep a positive memory of their family and what they had. Though we're not together, we still are a family. And I love that. In a lot of divorces, it really tears the family apart. It separates the children from their parents, and it just brings a really rough patch into the family. But I love the fact that she sees her marriage as something that was beautiful for her family. And she would like her children to keep something of a keepsake, if you may, to represent, the children, because in essence, their marriage is their children is a representation of their marriage. They had those children in that marriage and they are beautiful children. So I thought that was really, really nice and a thoughtful idea. She could have pawned that ring. She could have gave it away to anybody. She could have done anything with it. But for her to think of her children and give it to them, this is a very mature way of handling a separation of your family. So I really love the way she's handling that.
I do too, but you notice I had something came in my mind. In the first episode, she drops the little daughter off at daddy's house. Mm-hmm. But you notice Corey ain't no part of this reality show. They ain't show him come to the door. They show her ring his doorbell.
Corey said, "Get off my property."
Now I was like, oh, I said okay, because I was waiting to see too. I was like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna show Corey. No, they did not. Just in case y'all was running it. No, they did not. They didn't show you his driveway. First, you saw her in the car with her daughter, driving her daughter to Corey house, and next thing you know, you see her in the car by herself.
Crying.
Crying. Girlfriend. Oh my God, guys, I just dropped her off and I'm lonely. Girl, you just dropped her off a second ago.
2 seconds
Breathe.
ago. 2
Breathe.
seconds. 2.
Breathe. But go ahead.
No, that was really the ending of that scene. If you want to roll into the next scene with Sierra and Tia.
I told y'all I'm trying to give Sierra a chance. Sierra Rodriguez, because they gave her whole government name.
They did.
I don't know what that was about. But they gave Sierra a whole government name, Sierra Rodriguez, right?
You know, people that are crazy, they'll call them by their whole government name. That's when you know somebody cuckoo.
So they talked about the healing party. They felt the healing party went great. Okay, if they say so. Mm-hmm. And Tia talked about how, you know, the dating apps has gave her PTSD. Mm-hmm. She just can't take it anymore. And so Sierra was saying, listen, you're single, I'm single, but we got to put ourselves out there. Mm-hmm. So she said, you know, let's try this speed dating. So Sierra and Tia go to like a speed dating you know, event, and it was just a whole hot mess. Mm-hmm. But I appreciate that Tia put herself out there, and you know, which before she got dressed for the event, she called her friend Natasha to help her via FaceTime pick out some outfits to go, you know, to the speed dating in. And the speed dating scene, it was what it was. It was okay. I don't know.
It was different. Have we seen speed dating on reality TV before?
We have. I've seen it on a reality show before, but I like the way they did this event. It was.
You know, I think this is just a very interesting situation for Tia, in my opinion, because also in that conversation with her and Sierra, she talked about, as she said, she wasn't able to date until 18, and then right after dating, she got with Corey, and they were together from there. And so I don't think she is, not that I don't think, I know she does not know how to date. She doesn't know how to come out of that box of being Tia Mowry. You know, normally when you're famous, you are used to people just drawing to you automatically. But when you get into this dating world, especially in this 21st century, is totally different. And I think because she has not been taught how to date or had the experience of it, she's struggling with it even more. And so I thought that her going to this speed dating was very nice, because first of all, you have to be open to new things. You really have to be open to new things when you're trying to get into this dating world. And half the battle is showing up, literally. So I thought it was really nice that she actually put herself out there. She tried, you know, she was getting ideas from her friends on what to wear and, you know, things like that. So I thought it was interesting. You know, she did have her list of things of what she will date and don't like and will do and don't do. So it was a cute little thing.
Yeah, I think though you're right, it's showing up. I don't know Irene and Corey has a girlfriend. I think that yes, is part of it is showing up, but I think also she's really, you know, we joke Roya, but she's really gonna have to get clear on what she really, really wants. Yeah. So she may know a thug that played, you know, that, you know, Amanda played a thug in one of the movies she played in or something like that. But honey, she don't know a thug. So she better figure that thing out. Listen, you had what was her name? What's that darn rapper name? And they just got divorced. Jeezy. Okay, she don't want no thug.
Listen, she just want the thug in the bedroom, but she don't want the thug outside the bedroom.
Child, well, she better be careful what you wish for, like they said. So yeah, the speed dating was what it was. And like I said, it was a scene. Now, I don't know what Sierra had on when she went speed dating, but she went.
Yeah, that was interesting. 5 minutes per guy. These guys were very interesting. I did not see any guy that fit the bill that she was looking for. There was one guy bold enough to even ask for her number. It was interesting. I don't know exactly what Tia is going to go after per se in real life reality, because like you said, she don't want that life for real. She not about that life. And the things that are going to be presented to her, I just can't see her really being serious about it. I just really think that Tia needs to spend some time by herself. I really think so.
I feel that way too, Royaires. And sometimes people need to understand that's what's best. I understand you craving when you was in a relationship with somebody for so long and you was always coupled. Mm-hmm. It does take a minute for you to kind of figure out your new norm. Yes. And just being by yourself and being comfortable with yourself. And once you are comfortable with yourself, you're better. You have a better understanding of who you want in your life and what you really want. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like she really needs to chill. But we'll move on and we go to which things should we talk about next? Oh, this Karima, her hair care line. I never knew that she had. I never knew that she had hair products. I had no idea. But I mean, listen, that's $1 billion industry. And I really feel that if you have the opportunity to get into that particular industry, you should. So Tia has a line and she partnered with a girl named Karima, and it's For You by Tia. If you could pull up that site, Royaires. Mm-hmm. So Karima is her business partner, and she's being clear, like this is a product line for the curly head girls, and she has to run that business. She does a lot of promotion and videos for that business. So it was interesting because I had no clue that she had this line. I did not. If y'all did, let me know in the chat. But it's really interesting. I like the website, and let's do this. At least she have a website, because we don't know what Tawanda over there doing. We can't find her hair care line. Okay, so Healthy Curls Start Here. I wonder if she's in any of the big box stores. Elevate Your Curls For You. I like that. The number 4 you. So I'm liking the branding.
And the pricing is really nice.
The pricing is very economical.
$55 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
that's
products.
A lot of products for $55. Yeah. And if I had that type of hair, I would invest.
I might try it out because I got the little kinky curly.
You do. You better try it out. Come on, For You. You gotta try. Matter of fact, Royaires, you gotta try this out and let us know how it goes. But they got a leave-in cream. It look like some type of oil for your hair. And like we said, we got the shampoo is only $11.99. Mm-hmm. People, this is not bad.
Not at
all.
This
is not bad. No, go to the bundle product. Go to that bundle. Let's see, because you could get 15 off. Tell us everything that's in that $55 bundle, Royaires. Click on that.
Purified shampoo, the moisturizing and conditioner, the set curl defining mousse, the leave-in curl cream, and then the curl finisher mist.
Oh, Ebony said it's in Walmart and she uses it.
It is. I did see it when I typed it in. It said Walmart. Yes.
Well, you know what? Come on. Give it up for Tia, because he's not trying to bop up upside the head for this product. You get this bundle is a lot of stuff in it. It's a lot of stuff in this bundle for a good price. And you know what? I'm liking the website, Royaire. I'm
Yeah.
liking the website. So how much? Go all the way to a cart. How much is? I guess delivery depends on your address, but let's just go to the cart for a second. Let's see. Continue to check out. Let's see. Okay, it probably depends on how much how much
your state
but you know what though? Let's do this, y'all. All of that stuff and look at this. The curl refresher mist says full size. The defining mousse says full size. A shampoo says full size. All of those items are full size for $55.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
And this is the ultimate revive. Ooh, come on for the ultimate. 6 products for $65.
You can't beat that. I've never seen something so economical in my life. Not for all of that stuff.
It looks natural. It looks beautiful. It's simple. I love this. I really love this.
No toxic stuff in there. Go back down. Go back up. I think this way a little bit, Roya. Go back up the other way. Because it says right here, stay here. It says cruelty-free, non-toxic, sulfate-free, clinically tested, silicone-free. Come on. Give it up for, okay, I'm going to get off of Tia neck.
Go ahead, girl. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that lather up. Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of lather. You're right.
That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Okay. Oh, I love the way that lay in the hair. Oh.
Now.
All right now.
No, that's a good lather.
That's a great lather. So most hair products, they kind of lay on the top of your head. When she put that on, it smoothed right into the hair. Okay.
Yeah. No, listen. This price, you can't beat it. You can't. Oh, shoot.
Come on, less than 24 hours. All right now.
Come on now. Clinical results, they said. Come on, let's show Tia. And remember, she did get that hair off, and that hair is long already again. She's beautiful. It is. Wow. Tia is beautiful. Okay, we got to give it up for Tia in these streets making her coins.
She did that.
But you know what, though? She get that thug, she ain't going to have that.
Oh my God.
You get that thug, he going on. And you know what kills me now, Royaire? What kills me now is that you could be married to somebody for 2.2 seconds and they could divorce you and still rake in the cash. I'm not for all that.
Take it all.
Take it all. Just like, wait, we was married only 3 months. How's this man getting half my money? I'll be hiding money too.
If you want to learn from anybody, you better learn from Tia. Take note.
They had a prenup, right? They had a prenup, I want to say.
I want to say yes, but
no, she's smart then. Because remember,
she started so many businesses within their marriage. So does that prenup count?
What kind of
you're married as well?
She accounted for her because she. Corey ain't getting nothing.
Not a dime.
I feel like Corey is out there in the projects. That's why they ain't show the daughter getting dropped off.
That's why he was doing Divorced in the Black so well. Shout out to the Black business owners. Shout out to the small businesses. That's a beautiful thing, creating something, for the culture. So shout out to Tia. That's a beautiful thing. And to see it actually in fruition, that she's actually doing it. It's in stores. It seems like a very successful product. It's very healthy. And it's very on brand for her. A while back when her and Tamara had their show, they actually had a baby line where they made, I want to say it was called Milky, and they made mother products, things to help you breastfeed, different creams for the babies and all of that stuff. So, and it was very healthy. So it's very on brand for what she's doing. And I think, Tia has really made herself a household name in real time. It's really beautiful.
It is beautiful. I mean, and I may look into, it's no harm in me trying that product because for $55 and to get all of that stuff. Yeah. That's a good deal. I may have to place
and for it to be as healthy as it is, because normally, healthy stuff be on the high end side. So
yeah. I'm gonna have to try it. So then Sierra again.
This should have been called the Sierra Show.
It should have been, right? It should have been, right? So Sierra decides that they're gonna put Tia back on the dating app. Sierra and Natasha decide this, right? And so they put Tia back on the dating app, but they decide to go screen the guys for her. And so some of the guys felt like, they got catfish, like, where's Tia? How you her girlfriend, you here trying to test me out. So a lot of the guys did not take kindly to the fact that they thought they was coming to meet Tia and they met the girlfriends instead, trying to fill them out for Tia. I thought that was a good, cute scene. I thought that was a good, cute scene because they went through a lot of guys and they just kind of asked the guys questions. They just kind of asked the guys questions, and said, like, just to see, they kind of filled them out. I felt like some of the guys that they dismissed, I thought like some of them, especially that John Luca, I felt like it was going to be good.
Yeah.
But they just weeded out the first three. And they ended with this one guy where they claimed was probably going to be a good fit for Tia, but that's going to be on the next episode. But I thought it was a cute scene. I did get a good kiki ha ha during that scene. What are your thoughts for a year?
I thought that was an interesting scene as well. I think that if they were going to do it this way, I definitely think that they should have told the guys that they were pre-screening for Tia before you meet her. I think that the situation would have been a little bit better and the guys wouldn't have come in on the defense mode so much. I think that's what it was, is that they were on defense because, like you said, it looks like I'm being catfished. I'm coming here to meet Tia, and then on top of that, we in LA. This is, the city for everybody to be faking and fronting. So I thought that they should have let the gentleman know at first, hey, this is Tia's account, but we're vetting you before we allow you to meet her. I'm her assistant. I'm her friend. This is just a vetting, just something to let the guys know so that it would have been a better experience with them coming in. Joseph especially, he was really just like, y'all wasted my time and
yeah. It was
already sensitive for somebody to let his baby go, and he just he was in his feelings. So
he was in his feelings. Okay, so it was the best scene, I think, out of both of the episodes for sure. It was a lot, but yeah, the man, like the I think John Luca, he was very cool about it.
I really liked him.
I did too. I like his wild hair.
Yes. And not even just like a permanent situation for her, but just somebody to go out with. I think that's another thing about dating. People look at dating to get married, and it's nothing wrong with that. But in my opinion, dating is just going out and getting to know a person, seeing what you like, what you dislike. Because just based off of one person, you can kind of tell what you're willing to tolerate from other people, what you're not willing, what you like, what you dislike, having fun. In my opinion, once you start courting someone, then we're looking towards marriage and things like that. But dating, we got to loosen up some and just, have a good time, see what the vibe is.
Nobody's about to walk down the aisle tomorrow. You got to get to know me. I got to get to know you. And maybe at the end of the day, we not for each other, but we can still be friends.
So, and it's nothing like a friendship, okay?
That part. As long as you know that I don't move on past you being my man, and I really just want to be friends with you, then all is well. Cool, right? So yeah, I think it was it was a cute scene, but I think definitely, as you stated, Royaires, I think it was unfair to the guys for them to come there thinking they're meeting Tia, and then they meet the ladies. I thought it was unfair too. I do agree with you on that.
Yeah. Next time, just y'all do better with pre-screening, letting the people know. It would be definitely a better atmosphere. This last guy that they brought in, though we didn't see his face, I don't think it's going to be a fit for her. Just my personal opinion, just based off of body.
Side. Yep.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's not gonna fit. But overall, I thought this was a really, really good show. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6. I feel like we could have opened up a little bit more about the reality of what's really going on with your sister and your husband, and things of that nature. And I think I would like to see a little bit more of Tia and not so much of Sierra. Sierra was overpowering in both of these episodes. And we make sure that this is the Tia show, not the assistant and friends show. A lot of it was too overpowering with other people. So
it definitely was, and Sierra was just too much for me.
Too much.
And I feel like she's making bad decisions.
She's making horrible decisions. Like my wedding dress. Are you kidding me? That would have got Sierra fired. I would have fired Sierra on the spot because
don't be bringing my wedding dress down here. But the only reason why I leaned back on her Royaires, because I said this is a setup scene, was because the simple fact of your wedding dress when it just been hanging in your closet loosely, ready for her to just grab and know that is your wedding dress. So that's the only reason why I lean back on her. But Sierra is just making bad decision after bad decision, and that could be why Tia, you're in the position you're in now. Start with Sierra Rodriguez.
Is Sierra the reason that she got divorced? We blaming it on Sierra. It's all Sierra's fault.
Start with Sierra Rodriguez, okay? But listen, guys, you know what? It in terms of, because we've seen so much smut on reality TV, I think our brains are just not used to like a even kill smooth, and that is why we're definitely giving this show a chance, because it's not a whole lot of rah, rah, rah. Yeah. I'm glad she's not disrespecting her ex-husband. I'm glad she's handling it the way that she's handling it. And now I got a greater love for her, knowing this For You by Tia is very economical. I'm liking Tia. Tia so far. But Sierra...
Amina44 said that she didn't really like the show. It didn't seem authentic. I feel her on it. I think I don't want to say that it wasn't authentic.
But she's hiding something.
She's hiding. Yes. That's perfect.
Yeah, so I'm kind of getting what you're saying. She's hiding something. It's almost like she wants to do this reality show and tell her truth, but she's not really telling us her truth. And the way we're feeling like now, it's almost like, why did you divorce Corey? Because it don't seem like there's no real reason.
The story ain't adding up.
Right, its story ain't adding up. And until you give us a real reason that we can bite our teeth into, we're seeming like you divorced them for no reason. Like
that, and then also the situation with her sister. That comment really said a lot. It really said a lot. And like you said, she's holding back. She's holding back. She's definitely holding back. And holding back is what gets you canceled, Tia. So I just want to be brutally honest. Holding back is what gets you canceled. So you got to bring it. You got to really, we don't need no fake drama. I tell people all the time, it's enough drama in real life. We don't need no storylines. It is enough drama. But you have to allow those issues to be seen and not be afraid of the reactions behind them. But at the end of the day, I do give her respect because she has young children and she's trying to shield them and shield their relationships with their parents. So, no.
Am
I lying though? Am I lying?
Now you telling the truth. Holding back gets you canceled. I ain't mad at you. Okay. Now listen, but how Tamara and Tia drifted apart. I feel like Tamara, and this is me just taking a wild guess, I feel like Tamara is in her perfect life with her perfect husband.
I don't even think it's that. I really
do, Roya. Wait, hold on. Let me just say, and she just like, I'm sorry you got divorced, sis, but I can't have that bougie energy over here. So, me and my kids and my husband staying in our perfect little bubble, and that's that. I didn't like the way they handled when they had their reality show with the whole wedding thing. I could tell. I felt they wasn't really that tight.
Yes. I don't want to say that they weren't that tight, and you directed right into where I was going. I don't want to say they weren't that tight, but I do want to say that Tia was very bossy, overpowering, mean at times. She just, she was just not a nice girl. It didn't come off as nice girl when it came to her relationship with Tamara. If you remember back on that show, Tamara felt that Tia was being very selfish, especially during the time that she was getting married. But also Tia was pregnant during the time too. So it was kind of a tug and war, like, I want you here, but I'm pregnant, but I'm getting married too. And I was there for you, but you're not really there for me. And it was secretive about Tia's show coming out. She didn't tell Tamara about it. And, that was a whole issue. I just feel like that they've had a lot of sisterly rivalry, especially being twins. And, when one
Tia seems to get all the gigs.
Yes, and that's what like one twin is outdoing the other professionally, but then personally one twin is doing better than the other. So it seemed like that there was always, I don't want to say a sense of jealousy, but a sense of tug of war between, well, you're happy here and I want to be happy there, but I'm happy here and you're not happy there. It just seemed like a tug of war between the two of them. And you can only do that tug of war. So
supposed to do together. And then I remember now, and Tia went off and had this show. And they were supposed to be doing something.
Didn't tell Tamara, exactly. And that's selfish, Not I'm out here. We out here pitching shows together, thinking we gonna do something, and you done picked up a show and you didn't even tell me. And so now I have to go back to the people that we were pitching this show to tell them, oh, well, we can't do it.
That was bad. That was bad. Now, which one did, what was the talk show? Who was on the talk show? That was Tia?
Tamara.
Oh, that was Tamara. She got the real. All right.
And if you think about it, it's like when one is working, the other one is not. So for a long time, Tia didn't work on regular TV, and I don't know if it's because they can't be in the industry at the same. I don't know what that's about, right. But that really, in my opinion, that gave Tamara a voice. That was the first time that Tamara was really able to be herself, and I think it caused some tension with the sisters. When you're so used to being stepped upon, and then you step up and you step on. It causes issues, especially from a twin standpoint.
We need an intervention for the sisters.
Tamara should have been on this show. She should have, or a part of the show. We needed. What would have set this show on fire, y'all? This would have set the show on fire. Corey needed to be on the show.
Corey ain't comfortable. Go ahead.
Corey and Tamara needed to be on the show because the dynamics that both of them have with Tia, you could tell is pulling on her. Her marriage and this is pulling on her, and her sister is pulling on her. And I think those are the things that she is hiding. She really does not have the support system that she's used to having. She's used to having her sister there, for her. She's used to Corey being there, her beckoning call, because he but those things are not there anymore.
Well, that's fact. See, that's the other thing. I will tell you that the thing is, when couples start to drift apart, if they would get counseling, it might save their marriage, right? But both parties will have to be willing, because when she really starts to dating, she's going to have to realize that these men are not Corey. And when I say that, I'm talking in the sense of how they're going to deal with your children, how he was so accommodating and loving as a husband in that way. Sometimes you have to realize that maybe I'm missing this piece from my relationship, but I don't have to throw the whole relationship away because I'm missing that piece. Maybe I have to figure that piece out.
And that's how I feel about them. I really feel that they were a good couple, but I don't see Tia willing to change her ways in order to fix a situation. She seems like the girl that is my way or the highway. Either you're going to do it how I want it to be done, or it's not going to be done at all. And I say that because that's how she is with her sister. We've seen that in their show dynamics, you know, it's my way or the highway. And even on their show,
you're gonna get off Tia back though.
Listen, but even on the show with Corey, he was struggling because he wanted to act and, you know, do his thing, but he got to stay home with the kids because you off in Atlanta shooting the show. But then you really can't be mad because she's bringing in the check as well. So you kind of stuck between.
But I don't even have an opportunity to try to bring in the check because I'm making the sacrifice to let you do your thing. Mm-hmm. So you got to balance that thing out unless you want the kids constantly with a nanny. Mm. You know, it's a rough thing. We'll see how this goes, but I will say this. In terms of them, I feel like whatever happened between them, I'm glad it didn't get ugly in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We didn't hear neither one slinging mud about each other in the street, so to speak.
And so someone said in the comments a little earlier, I can't find it, but that was a part of their agreement with their divorce, that they would not drag each other, you know, during the
God bless.
Remain a family, you know. And I want to say they kind of talked about that in the media when they first got divorced. You know, they had a Christmas picture together, you know, all of them took a picture together and they say, you know, we're still a loving family, even though we're not together, we still want to keep the peace. So I really admire the maturity of how they're handling this situation in their relationship. But it does, now that we kind of sit here and talk, it does make me question, could there have been more done to save this relationship and to change it to work for both parties? Because, you know, I think change needed to happen on both ends. I think, you know, maybe there was things that Corey was doing, you know, like she said, she felt lonely going home in her marriage. You know, I'm married, but my husband is not present with me. Right. You know, so I think that there were things that Corey needed to change as well, just like Tia. And I wonder if Spirit could have came in the room and had a therapy session with them, if they could have changed things and worked things out for the better. But we'll see.
Imagine being gone months filming the game in Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's going to be some breakdown. And I can't just come see you because we got kids and they in school.
Yeah.
So, you know, on that note, I'll close out with my thoughts and then you can close out with yours, Royaires. I think I'm praying for them that they have continued greatness in terms of their co-parenting. Mm-hmm. I'm praying that Tia and her sister Tamara find a full circle moment because they're not just sisters, they're twins. Mm-hmm. I'm praying that Tia realized that she don't want that thug life. Because
you think Tia was going to the FO party? I'm done.
Thug life course. Thug life course. She don't want none of that. She don't want that thug life party. Because thug life course, you better listen. Mm-hmm. Thug life course, okay? Wow. So that's my closeout thoughts. And yes, Royaires, we are going to give this a chance because it is refreshing to not see people fighting on the screen, cursing each other out.
And all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, you know what? I'm going to give it a 7. So what's your closeout thoughts?
My closeout thoughts, it was a great episode. Tia, stay true to yourself. If we come around for a second season, I think unlocking some of those doors that you have locked right now would be a great idea. Really showing a deeper side of your relationships with your family. I think that would be very, very interesting. That was one of their big popular moments on their show with Tia and Tamara, is that people loved seeing their family, their brother, their mom. They have a very beautiful family. So I just think unlocking, though you want it to be about Tia, yes, you know, though your family members are a part of your world, they're a part of your story. And instead of giving us Sierra and these friends who ain't really giving too much of nothing, let's bring in those people who really know you and who can really bring that true reality side to your world out. But overall, I thought it was a great episode. I'm interested to see where else we're going to go this season. Y'all check out For You by Tia for those of you who have natural curly hair. And kinky hair as well. You know, check that out. It is very affordable. You can go to Walmart. Y'all remember to hit the like button on both of our channels. If you missed the Braxtons, go back and catch our recap. We recapped all 8 episodes. So if there was anyone that you missed, go back and support us. Hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell on all. That way you see each and every time we post a video with you in mind. What time we going live next week so we can just let the people know? You are okay.
No, we gotta get consistent because the people gotta know when we coming on to talk about. So what we gonna promise y'all is Roy and I will speak by midweek.
Yes.
Then we will make a decision on what time we're coming on, and then we'll both post the time on our community page so y'all aware. And it comes on Wheat TV, right?
Wheat TV Fridays at 9 Central. 9 Central, 10 Eastern time, I want to say. I think it is.
But you always catch the recap, but just watch it. Give Tia a chance.
Give it a chance. It is not like regular TV reality that we used to watching, people. So don't go into it with that kind of mindset. Go into it with an open mind. Open mind.
All right, y'all. Good night and goodbye, everybody. Don't forget to support both Roy and I. Hit the like button on my channel. Hit the like button on his channel. We appreciate y'all. Let the people know that we are coming together doing these recasts, okay? Because we know how to break this thing down. All right, y'all. Good night and goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Be safe. Have a good week. See y'all next week.